Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lamb before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for space. It's White. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff again. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Tipton. Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. Got him on the RPO. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to throw one first. Pulls it in. It's White.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's White. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Run in the red zone. It's White. Nowhere to go.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Buying time to his right. Right side, it's Tipton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Right at the line. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the marker. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drop.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. And onto the field comes Traquan Jones. He is a portal addition from Old Dominion. He has become a key piece of this offense. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Out wide. There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Left side is Singleton. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And off to Jones. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Pitches it back. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's White. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Jones. Runs through a tackle. Got the first down, and they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Second down coming up. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Defense might bring the house here. Trying to establish the run. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Going for 6. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it on the outside. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on first down. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with FIU taking on the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And it's FIU on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Back now to your game in Tulsa. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with the Tulsa head coach coming out of the locker room. This home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Okay, Holly. Long way to go on second down. Right back to the well. Defense all over him.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws it deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Hayes. Looking for a deep man. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down to the air. He'll heave it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get this.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And
he's loose. Past the 50. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and flipped the field in an instant.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Rolls right. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Milner. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. In traffic, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Off play action on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Jackson will throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. They'll go to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Leaping grab for a big gain. They'll make the stop after the big pickup through the air, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the play. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Rushes on. Snags it. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it along the sideline. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Wants to throw again. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. He wants to throw it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And how about this defense? Wouldn't let him throw it into the end zone and then swarming to make the tackle to stop them short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. But, and he's got room. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Motion from the wide out. To give as they work on that clock. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Quickly to the tight end. Thrust that arm out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of